I remember when you used to heal me, or at the beginning, you'd massage me, put essential oils on, and you'd rub, and it'd be like amazing muscle relief or my lower back pain.
Mm-hmm.
And then like as your healing journey continued, it went from like rubbing and massage to like hands just off from Reiki like
yes.
1 centimeter, 1 inch away. You're like, okay, I'm healing you. I'll be like, massage. You'll be like, this is better. And then after that, then it was like, just sitting next to me with your eyes closed. Well, I'm healing you now, okay? And I'll be like, okay, I'm ready. And you'd just be sitting there going, okay, on a 1 to 10, how's that? And then after that, it was like on the phone, a different country, like, honey, my back's sore. Like, hold on. Like 1,000 kilometers away, like, okay, how's that? And so this journey went from like touching to like feeling the heat of your hands to feeling you sitting next to me to then being really, really far away. And so now it's very hard to get a massage. That the kind of circle that you've been on, like with all the different healing methods, massage, Reiki, channeling, theta healing and muscle tests and stuff. If you look at that trajectory, it starts off the central healer. You're the medicine for the symptom, like I'm actually directly pushing. Another person's just a body there, sitting there, receiving it. But then as you go through each of the stages, it goes from like giving someone medicine that's only treating the symptom all the way to like, and you being the focus of it. When you go to like muscle testing and data healing and all that, the patient is the center of the healing. They're responsible for their own healing, making the connections and determining what's going on inside them, right? So it's actually a pretty interesting journey to go from massage, no responsibility from the person getting healed, all the way through to, hey, you're responsible for healing yourself because you know yourself better. I think that's the right type of circle to go on, although I'd still like more massages.
How do you like breath work?
Well, it's in line with breathwork because breathwork's very much just, you just breathe and the mind and the heart say what it needs to say to you or not. Breathwork's so effective for me. Probably the most effective thing that I've done. Those more later things, styles of healing and support are much more about just being a facilitator for the person to go and sort themselves out, rather than like everyone having to rely on you to be my conduit for healing, right? Like when I had a sore lower back, it's like, oh, only Anne can do this for me. Whereas, now it's like, oh, I can do this myself.
Oh, you feel more empowered? Or you still prefer your massage?
I think there's always a place for massage. But yeah, of course, like it's good to know that you have the answer inside you, as well as better knowledge of what the problems are as well. So yeah, probably right. There may be a balance between the two.
Thank you.